Hello friends, let us start the discussion about the execution of the program for the lesson 2 class. Just open up the Eclipse, close this welcome page. In the project explorer, right click and say project, select the Java project, give some name for the project. I will just say practice. I will say Java practice or Java fundamentals. Just check out the environment here. Java SE 1.8 I have installed. Just say finish. It will open up, bring up the respective perspective. Expand this, go to source. For now, just create a class, just specify the package as com.openlambda. Go ahead and say the name as practice 1. So, we will leave with the practice 1 as it is. We will just bring up the main method. For auto suggestions in Eclipse, what you need to do is you need to say control space is the shortcut key, control shift L. If you say, you can list out, it is going to list out all the shortcut keys available in the Eclipse. Okay. Now, go ahead and say class box. So, when I say class box, this is what we learnt in the previous session, right? There is a class box which had 3 instance variables. Right now, I will be assigning the instance variables as int w, int h is equal to 0 and then int d is equal to 0. All the 3 has been initialized to 0 itself. I will not be able to create the object of this class and work with it, or I will not be able to work with this class alone. The reason is it does not have the main method. So, what I need to do is I need to create an object of this. Okay. Let me format this, control all, control shift F. Now, I will be creating an object. How would I create an object? First declare the variable box b. At this point of time, b is just a variable. B is equal to new box. When I say go ahead and say new b is equal to new box, what happens? The respective object would have been created and it would have been assigned to that variable. When I print out the variable, it is going to give you some address. Let us see this. Okay, control F11 is the shortcut key to run the program. It is giving you something called as com.openlambda.box at the rate of some address. Okay. So, usually in the previous session, I used to write the memory allocation, refer the memory allocation as 150 or 250. Instead of that, instead of writing down this hexadecimal number, I was writing it as 150. You can substitute this 150 or 250 to this particular address. Okay. Internally inside the memory, it will be having some hash code. We can discuss about all those things later on. Okay. That value will be assigned to this b variable. Now, this memory allocation would be having some address. Let us take this as the address. The same way, I can go ahead and create box b1 is equal to new box and then say again b1. What happens is it gives you a different address. So, what you can understand from this is whenever I try to create a new, use a new keyword, a new memory location will be allocated. That address will be given back to the respective variable. B will be having its unique address, B1 will be having its unique address. But if you try to print b.w, that is the instance variable, and then b.b1.w, what happens is both will be having the values same, be 0 and 0. Now, if I go ahead and change the value, b dot w is equal to 100 and then b dot b1 dot w is equal to 200, the respective values would be updated inside the memory. Sorry, I need to print this again. So, if you see here, the respective values has been updated. B1 has the value as 200. So, what has happened? An object of this would have been created, and through the dot operator I will be able to access all the members of this object. What are all the members I can have? I can have methods, constructors, and then instance variables. Right now we have understood about the instance variables. We need to discuss more about the methods and constructors. Slowly we will be discussing about those things. Now, what I need to do is, I can also assign the values for b h is equal to 5 and b1 dot d is equal to 3. Okay. The same way, int wall is equal to b1 dot h into b1 dot d into b1 dot w, and then say SYSO of wall. So, the respective value would have been printed. So, this is the value, exact value would be printed to you. So, clear with this, guys. So, if you like the video, just have a thumbs up and please do subscribe for our channel Openlambda. Thank you.